Here is why China bans mosques, and the complicated history behind it might surprise you. Imagine waking up one morning to find your neighborhood mosque reduced to rubble, its iconic domes replaced with government-approved architecture, and suddenly, centuries of religious tradition seem to vanish overnight. This is the reality in many regions of China today. But how did we get here? The story begins centuries ago as Islam first entered China via the Silk Road, where traders, scholars, and adventurers brought their faith along with spices and silk. Mosques became not just places of worship, but cultural pillars for Hui, Uyghur, and other Muslim communities that thrived for generations. Yet just as quickly as Islam spread and flourished, tides have shifted many times, with emperors either protecting or restricting Muslim practices depending on the political climate. In today's era, the Chinese government officially recognizes Islam as one of its 5 permitted religions. Yet it also imposes some of the world's strictest controls on religious expression. The real tipping point began in the late 20th century as economic modernization collided with a push for tighter national unity. Authorities started to view independent religious spaces as potential threats to the state's control, fearing they could cultivate separate identities, especially among Uyghurs in the Xinjiang region. The new crackdown led to policies demanding the Sinicization of religion, which means reshaping Islamic traditions to fit state-approved narratives. Suddenly, Arabic calligraphy vanished from mosques. Domes and minarets were destroyed or renovated to echo Chinese pagoda styles, and thousands of mosques have been demolished or forcibly closed in recent years. At the heart of the government's argument is security, with officials asserting that these measures prevent extremism, but many see it as an erasure of identity and culture, a silent conflict where the walls of ancient mosques become literal battlefields for heritage. What is especially unsettling is that this campaign is different from the religious crackdowns of the past. Today's technology-driven surveillance, facial recognition checkpoints at mosque doors, and even government-assigned caretakers in religious institutions add a new layer of control never seen before. If you think we might only be scratching the surface, you would be absolutely right, because there is much more behind the headlines than most people realize. Do you think religious architecture should be protected at all costs? Or can modernization and national unity justify such sweeping changes? Share your thoughts in the comments below.